Now may we have Judge Voit to present your co-assistant in a very fast fashion. And we fortunate 我那个德国的那个 Judge Voit 他有一个中文的 PowerPoint， 所以我请他给大家看一下哦。那请他用很快的方式让大家看一下这个德国的这个法院是怎么一回事。I will give you. You can use yours and I will run this Mangement one for you. Yeah. 那他用英文的部分，然后我让中文的部分给大家看一下。
Thank you, Professor. Yeah, I try. I try to do it on the fast lane. So let me introduce you the Federal Patent Court in Germany, which is a pretty special court because of two things. Let me first show you the task and the duties of our court, which you can read here. And let me go to the history, which is quite similar to the Taiwan system as I got now. You have the same system we had more than 50 years ago, until a decision of our highest administrative court, which said there must be a court to decide about the validation of patents, and therefore the Federal Patent Court was founded on the 1st July of 1961, so more than 50 years ago. Number 6, please. 6. At the moment, we have about 120 judges, and about 25% of them are women at the moment, and we are encouraged to increase the part of the women in the court. All of our judges are appointed by the President of the Federal Republic of Germany, and that's quite important. The judges are independent, which means on the one hand a substantive independence, and on the other hand a personal independence. So nobody mustn't tell you how to decide a case. And sorry, number 7. No, yeah. One specialty of our court is that we have 2 classes of judges, which is not a difference between the status of the judges, but we have on the one hand, let me explain, normal judges, which means a judge who has a legal education at a university. And on the other hand, we have, and that's we have more than legal judges, we have technical judges, which means these judges have a degree in natural sciences or a technical subject, for example, a civil engineer, and they have some 10 years experience, professional experience in this area of work before they became judges at the Federal Patent Court. And these judges are judges like the legally trained members too, which means you're sitting together on one bench, and even the technically educated judges have the same right to decide the cases. I have no number 9, please. Okay. Just for, is this? No. This one. Oh. No. Okay. Here you can see our boards. The boards are different in the composition of the bench, and the composition of the bench depends on the on the area of decision. So we have the nullity boards with one legally trained member as a presiding judge, one further legally trained member, and 3 technically trained members sitting on the bench. And so you can see, I'm sure Professor Wang will give you this presentation later because the time is so limited. There are different compositions. For example, you can see some figures here, but as you can see, it's from the year 2010. It's nowadays a lot more cases because we became part of the battlefield of the present patent war, even in Germany, and we have a lot of cases, Apple against Samsung and Samsung against Apple and vice versa, and HTC against Apple and Apple against HTC and so on. And therefore, at the moment, we have about 10% increasement in the caseload. So, because of the time limit, I will end now, and I hope you have got a little bit an overview over the Federal Patent Court.
Thank you very much.